Hello everybody, it's Adam here for A Strings YouTube channel. Today's video is a bit of a special one actually. We put an invitation out to our social media users, to our customers, for a blind test. Now you can see in the description what this blind test is. We have taken the Fender American Vintage 2 Stratocaster, the 1957 Strat, and we've pitted it against the Vintera 50s Strat. Now, we've all done the tests, myself, Chris and Andrew, as well as some customers and people who use the shop have taken the test, and you're going to see everyone's kind of thoughts and investigations as we go through. So at the time of recording, the Vintera is just under £1,000 and the American Vintage 2 is just under £2,000. So it's quite an interesting video to compare similar styles of a model, one from the Fender Mexican factory, one from the Fender American factory. What you'll see and hear are people figuring out which is which. Yeah, there was no right or wrong really, it was what people preferred, and some people took the investigation a little too seriously. I think you'll see that in the video. For this video, we blindfolded each of our participants, and the signal chain was the guitar into the Princeton Tone Master, mic'd up with an SM57 and into our recorder. So that's all you need to know really. Let's check out what everyone thought, and yeah, let's do it.
You can't see anything?
Oh, no, I can't see anything.
I'm scared, because I know what you're doing.
Pretty light. Doesn't have too much too much dive towards the neck. This one, the weight is a little bit heavier, but not by much.
That feels quite hefty for Strat. There's not a lot in it, but I think this one feels lighter.
Yeah, the first guitar felt a little bit heavier, only slightly.
It's quite light. Yeah, the neck's quite light as well, isn't it? Definitely slightly heavier. I think it's the body that weighs a bit more, maybe.
Okay. This is definitely lighter.
Oh, this is definitely a little bit lighter.
Okay. This seems to be slightly lighter.
Marginally lighter. It feels a bit top heavier as well, maybe. Or I could be completely making that up.
That's quite a nice weight to it. I like it. It's not too heavy. They're similar in weights, but I feel like this one is a little bit lighter.
That's literally all I'm doing, is I'm just testing the weight. Good weight. Similar. Similar. Feels a tiny bit more body heavy.
Oh, well, okay. I don't really smell anything out of it. I feel like with Guitar, it's a bit more, has a bit more of a stronger smell.
Because Nitro, if it's newer, and it's been in the case, it kind of has a smell to it, a certain smell, but I'm not smelling Nitro on this. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely some sort of smell off this, like there's a bit of a sweetness to the smell.
Smells like lacquer. There's a woodier smell to it.
I want to spit. It smells old, kind of. Like an old woody smell. Oh, it's definitely a bit more perfumey, more flowery, I think. There's more of a scent to this one.
Okay.
Okay. A little bit different.
Right, okay. No, I couldn't tell the difference.
I can't say I really smelled anything noticeable on that one. I mean, this one might smell a bit woodier, for want of a better word. I think that would be my expert opinion.
Nothing. This one smells stronger. I can smell this one more.
The smell. I don't even know if I'm close. Can't smell anything. Oh, it's a bit of, there's something to that one. Okay, well this one smells of something, the other one doesn't smell of something. That tells us nothing.
Oh, right, yeah, it has the jumbo neck that I quite enjoy, and the frets, they're pretty great. It's pretty good if you were to play this. Yeah, I'd say so. Well, to be honest, both necks feel really being well done. So especially with the craftsmanship.
To me, edges of the fretboard, they don't feel rolled. The fretwork's really good, it does feel really smooth. This definitely feels like shoulders to the fretboard, like it hasn't been worn in. This feels softer, feels a lot smoother. Again, the fretwork, I would say, doesn't feel that different. On the edges, they both feel really smooth, but it's the shoulders, kind of, it feels a lot smoother. It feels like it's been worn in a little bit more, like they've been rounded. I guess this is the American.
Feels like a very shallow sea. Feels a little bit more gloss. Very soft V.
It's quite slender, isn't it? It's quite dainty down the bottom. That's quite nice. Yeah, they're really smooth. Fret ends, I feel, are smoother on this one. Feels probably smoother than the other one, but slightly chunkier.
They're quite similar in profile, but I'm going towards this one being the American vintage.
Comfortable, or a bit chunkier the neck on this one.
Yes, I can notice the difference on that.
Yeah, it's really nice actually. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, so I think this one has definitely like a more noticeable, or noticeably like more rolled frets, edges. And they both feel really nice.
So I like the neck a lot. It's comfortable to play. Bit of gloss on the back there. It's nice. Sometimes, you know, you can sort of stick to the gloss a bit, I think, but it's nice. I like it. Yeah, bit of a difference there. I feel like this neck sticks a bit more. Shape feels similar. Once again, it still feels nice to play. It's nice. I think I prefer A.
Frets feel good. This might be an indicator. There is a V, which you expect them both to have the Vs. The V does relax out near the top. Bit fatter here, maybe, on the back. Feels like the V is more pronounced right the way up, which makes this feel fatter here. Frets are good.
Yeah, it sounds pleasant enough. It's I would expect a Strat to sound a good Strat. These feel like they've got a lot more body to the pickups. They sound warmer to me. It sounds nicer to my ears, to what I kind of like in a Strat.
It plays really nicely. It's got that typical Strat kind of sound, isn't it? Sound-wise, I feel like that's quite a classic kind of. It's really nice and clean. It's just a bit chunkier. like you can hear the low end a bit more. Feel like it's probably less smooth, but still like nice playing. Yeah, I feel like the other one was probably just a little bit more mellow.
Okay, I like this. I think I definitely prefer this one. It seems to have like more of a low end, which I really like.
Oh, it's nice. It is nice. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. It's really playable. It's easy to play. It's really nice. It is lovely. It sounds cool. It's a cool guitar. It feels nice to play. I like the neck on this one as well. There's not too much difference.
I'm just listening more than anything. Okay. Okay. this sounds better. I don't care which one it is. I'm not saying that this is the AV2, but this one sounds better. I can't look up, Tom. I'm like a dog.
I feel like the second one I played, the neck was a little bit more thicker than I would like. I think I would prefer the first one. I would. I'm gonna say guitar B is American and guitar A is Vintera.
You're correct.
Oh.
There's not a lot in it, really. I just think B had a bit more to it. It felt a bit nicer. The edges of the fretboard felt a bit more rolled. I preferred the tone of the pickups. There wasn't a lot in it, but they kind of had more body. It sounded nice. It felt nice. And I could smell what I think was nitro on guitar B. So I think that's the more expensive one. But yeah, regardless, that's the one I preferred.
Sound wise, the first guitar was a little bit brighter. The second guitar there was more kind of overall sound was a bit thicker. I could definitely smell a woodier smell of the second guitar compared to the first one. I preferred the first one. First one felt a little bit more comfortable in my hands. I would probably say the second one.
Yeah, I think I felt like guitar A just felt a bit more, maybe just slightly a bit more refined, like a thinner neck maybe, and just like a smoother play. B, I felt like just the thicker, slightly thicker neck and fretboard. And a slightly different sound. I felt it just sounded a bit more trebly than the other one. So there's not much really I could really discern between both of them. Just like little tiny bits that I found maybe just stood out a little bit, but both really play really nicely. I think A, just out of just little things with the neck and just the feel of the fretboard. B is the Vintera. Was B the Vintera? Yeah, maybe. B? I'll go with B. Okay, cool. All right. That's surprising, actually. Yeah.
The sound of guitar A was a bit warmer, which sounded nice on clean, but might muddy up. I'm going for Vintera as guitar A and American Vintage 2 as guitar 2. I preferred the second one, but like I say, on the clean sound that we just had there, the warmth of the pickups on the first one felt fuller, but I think in a band mix that would sound a little bit too warm and clash a little bit with everything else that's going on. So I'd say guitar number 2 I preferred.
Both nice guitars, very similar. Necks were different, weight was different. So probably, personally, B was a Vintera. I think because of the lighter and the shape of the neck, probably Vintera.
B was the Vintage 2.
Oh, right.
Both really nice to play on. Overall, I would have said that B had the nicer sound, and B was a bit more playable. Felt more comfortable. The neck felt more comfortable. Didn't notice any difference in the smell, and I think guitar B, I would have said, felt a bit lighter. But yeah, overall, I would have said B felt the better guitar to play. Guitar B was the American Vintage 2.
You're correct.
Ooh, really?
Both are really good. I preferred the sound of guitar B, but weirdly like the playability of the guitar A, and that could just be because of the setup and slight differences there. But they were both great guitars. I think B is the American Vintage 2.
You're correct.
Okay, cool.
I like that. I felt like I was sort of in a world of my own with that blindfold on. Yeah. Both really, really nice guitars. Even though the price tag differs, like, in quite a drastic way, it's not too noticeable at all. I think the main differences I found was the neck. I don't know why. I think one of the gloss finishes was just a bit better for me, but they're both really easy to play. I like them both a lot. I think I preferred A when I was. Oh, actually, I don't know. Hold on, I've changed my mind. I think no. I think I preferred B. I think I like the sounds a bit better. I think that was B. Was it? Yeah, sound wise, it just is it weird to say it sounded American?
Very, very close. I don't know which one's which. The one that I could smell something on was B, and B sounded better. I would say that B is the AV2, but don't tell me. I think feel-wise, playing-wise, they were both as good as each other, but B sounded better. I think the American vintage is B. Yes! If we hadn't have plugged them in, I would have been going off a sniff test alone, which is mental, because we'd be sniffing for the nitro. And who's doing that? So, there we have it. Like I said at the beginning, there's no right or wrong. It was all a preference thing with these guitars. Personally, I found that they felt very, very similar. The finishing was great. The fret edges, which was kind of what I was hoping would be the indicator to know which one was which. They were spot on both guitars. I think as soon as you plugged in, for me, the warmth and the body that the American Vintage 2 had made it feel a bit more of an expensive instrument. And that might not always be the case. You know, if you want to go for a much more vintage sounding Strat, sometimes it may be glassy, like the Yosemite pickups in the Performers. You know, that kind of real sort of clucky, stratty kind of sound. So it's not always the case, but that's what led me to my decision. I hope that you liked watching everyone's investigations. If you'd like us to do more of these kind of videos, let us know. If you'd like to be part of these videos and you're close by, let us know. We could possibly arrange a flight for you if you're not in the country, but we'll see, we'll see. I have been Adam for A-Strings. We are a guitar shop in South Wales in the UK. astrings.co.uk is our website where you can find these guitars as well as many, 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 many other guitars and basses and pianos and all the things that you could musically wish for. We're A-Strings Guitar Specialists on Facebook, at A-Strings UK on Instagram. Come and find us, come and say hello. If not, we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.